What if I told you that you could scale your business to $100 million?
It all really starts with this one terrifying question. We've all seen stats like this, that a huge number of businesses, something like 82%, just don't make it. But why? What's the real reason they fail? Is it what we all think it is? Well, Hormozi's big argument is that it's absolutely not for a lack of effort. I mean, we all know entrepreneurs are some of the hardest working people on the planet. He says the real culprit is something deeper, something more structural, a broken system for how the business actually makes cash. He calls it a broken money model. Okay, so that begs the question, right? What in the world is a money model? Let's get into it, because it's a totally new way to think about cash flow. So here's the core idea in a nutshell. A money model isn't just about your price tag or a single product. No, it's a whole sequence of offers, all designed, all engineered with one pretty wild goal: to get every single customer to pay for their own cost and the cost of the next two customers. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. I mean, think about that for a second. If every new customer you bring in immediately gives you the cash to go out and get two more, what's stopping you from growing? Usually the thing that holds businesses back is money, right? Cash is the bottleneck. While with this model, poof, that problem just disappears. So the ultimate goal is to build this kind of perpetual motion machine for growth. You create a system where the business isn't just scraping by, it's literally endlessly funding its own expansion. It just feeds itself. Okay, so this all sounds amazing in theory, but how do you actually build it? Well, Hormozi breaks it down into 4 key parts, 4 building blocks that all have to work together. And here they are. These 4 things basically create a perfect customer journey that's all about maximizing cash flow. First up, you have attraction. This is your low-risk, easy yes offer to just get someone in the door. The moment they say yes, you hit them with the upsell to increase that initial purchase value. Now, this is where it gets really smart. If they say no to the upsell, you don't just let them go. You offer a downsell, something smaller, cheaper, so you still capture some revenue. And finally, the holy grail, continuity. This is your recurring revenue that creates predictable, stacking cash flow month after month. It's like a safety net at every single step. All right, so theory is one thing, but what does this look like when the rubber meets the road? Let's check out how Hormozi used this on his own company. And the results, well, they were pretty explosive. You can just see the night and day difference here. The old way, the mediocre model, was a constant, stressful grind. They'd sell this one big package, and then the next week it was back to square one. Totally unpredictable. But then, look at the change. By adding just one piece of the puzzle, a continuity bonus offer, the whole game shifted. All of a sudden, customers wanted to stick around, and that chaotic income turned into a beautiful, predictable, stacking cash machine. And the results? The numbers are just insane. That one single change to the model took them from about $380,000 a month to over $1.7 million a month. It's a massive transformation. And get this wasn't some 10-year grind. This wasn't some slow, painful climb. This absolutely explosive growth happened in just 6 months. That's it, 6 months after just re-engineering their money model. So, what is the single biggest lesson here? What's the one thing you really need to take away from this? It all comes down to a really simple, but honestly, a really profound idea. And this is the part that just blows my mind every time. To get that crazy growth, they didn't have to go out and invent some brand new revolutionary service. They sold the exact same stuff. And they didn't have to find a whole new market either. They were talking to and serving the same clients they had before the change. The only thing, the one variable that unlocked everything, was the way they packaged and sold their offers. They just changed the model. And that leaves us with this final, really powerful question to think about. For anyone out there who feels stuck in their business, what if the answer isn't to launch another product? What if it's not another marketing campaign? What if the real key, the thing that unlocks everything, is just redesigning the way you make money?